Well, it's disappointing when it's a performance like that, but Hayward's home. He'll always be home, and I've met so much of this crowd personally, and I know they've been supportive from start to finish of every race that I've run. So, I mean, I know I hurt emotionally from that one, but the support I'm going to get back is going to pick me up right off my feet.
What are some of the biggest takeaways from that?
I don't know. Honestly, I think I was thinking a lot. Like, I had my race plan ready, and then I talked to a few people, which is kind of a mistake, and I kind of started questioning it. And I was ready to go to the front and be right on the pacers, and then I was told different things, and I was like, I kind of lost my focus. And so when I finally went to the front, I was like, we were like slow. It's like 61. What's the point of being up here now? And now I'm just a windbreaker. You know? So, but in the end, you know, I gotta trust your own gut. I think that's the lesson learned today, is that no matter what people tell you, if you're confident in your own race plan, stick to it.
What's the next step for you in the season? Are you planning to go somewhere else, or does this change kind of what you do next?
Well, that's a good question. I think honestly, the next step, I was going to go to Vancouver for the Harry Jerome and to New York for the next Diamond League, try and tap into an 800 there, because I mean, I know I'm fit. Didn't show it, but I'm really fit, and I think I need to get into the race where I can just go. And that should have been that race, but I thought myself out of it too early. So I think lesson learned there. Going on to the next one, just take it with me and bounce back.
What was the initial plan going into it?
I was going to get on the rabbits. I mean, went down to Occidental, came through 155, and then fell asleep for a lap. So I was like, well, why not do something similar? Just come through at 154 instead of falling asleep, like really make an effort to stay on it. But I don't know, I think I got told to like be careful that third lap, it'll eat you, it might bite you, and like maybe I should hold off a bit. And then right when we came off the turn, I realized we were running slow, and I was just stuck in amongst the people, and my stride kept getting chopped, and I couldn't get comfortable. And so amongst my own thoughts, there was a lot going on.
A lap to go, you know, you're still pretty slow. Are you feeling out of it then, or?
Yeah, I just don't think I found myself like comfortably running at any point. It was just anytime I tried to like just zone out and just stay focused on my form, I'd get bumped or I'd pushed or I'd like lose my balance or chop my stride, and all these things take energy, and I was exuding so much energy just to kind of stay comfortable, and there were a lot of like X factors that just kept coming in and out of my bubble, and that's why I wanted to go to the front. And it's funny because I was like, it's the 40th anniversary, and I was looking back and I was like, pre-said, you know, the best pace is suicide pace, and I was like, well, if that had happened going out in 252, I may have run, you know, 357, 55. That would have been fine. But you know, I opted to try and go for something bigger and for a win instead of sticking to my own suicide rate and going after it. But you know, you live and you learn.
This was obviously frustrating for you. How does this fit into your larger training, though? Were you feeling very good coming to this, or were you feeling like a little inconsistent, a little frustrated too?
I'm very confident. I'm still very confident. Like all the workouts we're doing, like everything's lined up perfectly. It's just, and it just seems like when you lose a little bit of focus, you go from first to last real fast. And so that's just exactly what happened. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm having great workouts and the training's going well, and coaches like got me right where, you know, where I want to be. So it doesn't affect my mentality going towards the USA's and onward. But you know, just got to learn from every race.